Once there lived a very old and very wise owl. In fact, he was so old and so wise that creatures near and far feared and respected him. Now, Mr. Owl, like many other owls, enjoyed sleeping during the day and hunting at night. And on this particular warm, sunny, lazy afternoon, Mr. Owl was sleeping peacefully in his tree when all of a sudden he was awakened by loud, horrible singing. Mr. Owl looked down from his perch and beheld a young grasshopper singing his heart out. Now, Mr. Owl was not very pleased about that, so he shouted down to that grasshopper, "Hey, you! Quit that! Can't you see I'm trying to sleep here?" Now, the young grasshopper looked up at Mr. Owl, and he said, "Psh! I don't care about you. I'm going to sing wherever I want, whenever I want, and as loud as I want, and there's nothing you can do about it." And then Grasshopper proceeded to sing even louder than he had before. Now Mr. Owl sat quietly, deep in thought. Finally, he said to Grasshopper, "Well, if I have to be awake during the day, then I am glad that I get to listen to such beautiful singing. But, Grasshopper, you must be parched from all that singing. Now, I made a fresh batch of lemonade this morning before I went to sleep, and I would love if you would come up and share some with me." Grasshopper was delighted, so he hopped on up to Mr. Owl's home. But when Grasshopper got close enough, Mr. Owl swooped on Grasshopper and gobbled him up, and then he went back to his peaceful nap. And Grasshopper, if he were alive today, would say that flattery is not a proof of admiration. The end.